So, here we have it. Straight from Italy, 3 or 4 days. Very impressed with the delivery service by FedEx, and very excited to actually see and feel and look and inspect and analyze the Altra Mont Blanc. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy BOA. Would you look at that in all its glory? Beautiful. The Altra Mont Blanc BOA. So if you know me and you know my channel, you know that I'm a huge fan of the Mont Blanc. I always have been from day one. I've had 2 pairs. Brilliant shoe. I've actually had no issue with the heel lockdown. Here we have my second pair here. The heel lockdown here, it's always been okay for me. The only problem I've ever had really is that the tread, as I've said before, does wear pretty thin if you hit the road too much on pavements. It's a Vibram lightweight grip, so therefore it does wear pretty quick. That said, I just feel that this shoe could be the golden shoe, the golden slipper, the perfect shoe that I've found because of the ground feel, because of the cushion, because of the upper, because of the comfort, because of the grip as well. The traction is still good, even when it's pretty worn out. It still holds its own out there on the trails. But it's just the overall ingredients. They all fit into this perfect just shoe that just works super well. So I'm just very, very pleased and intrigued and interested to see how this feels on foot. They're brand new. I've literally just taken them out of the box. I haven't actually even put them on yet. I know they will fit. These are a size 10, UK size 10. I know they'll fit my foot because they'll be exactly the same. The only difference will be the upper, the system up here, the BOA system. So already, I think the biggest difference I can see with the overall look on the BOA system Mont Blanc as opposed to the standard is the amount of overlays up here, especially on the inner side of the shoe. There's some stronger overlays as compared to the normal standard, which is just very, very loose, which is fine for me. But this could address a lot of issues that people have found with the heel lockdown. Having more structure around the heel here should probably create more support, more stability in the whole of the upper shoe, the whole part of the upper shoe. So that's, I can see just the difference on how they look. Obviously, apart from the laces, is this more overlay system here. Apart from that, they are almost identical in regards to how they look. So just going to quickly weigh them. They are straight out of the box. This is a UK size 10, so they are 318 grams. 318 grams. I'm actually just going to weigh my old one, just see what that is. 306. Okay, so there's a very small difference there. I don't know if that's the BOA system. Maybe it is the plastic up here. It could well be that, or it could be the fact that the tread has worn so much that actually some of the rubber's gone. But I would say they're almost identical in regards to the weight. So there we go. So in regards to the weight, 317 grams and UK size 10. The stack height obviously is that Ego Max midsole here, which is 30 mil. This being an Ultra, we have a 0 drop obviously, so it's 30 mil back at the heel and at the forefoot. We have the Vibram light brace grip on the outside here, which is extremely good, extremely great traction on here. I love the directions of the lugs here. Love the direction of the lugs? Love the direction of the lugs. But they do wear pretty thick, pretty quickly if you hit the pavement too much in the concrete and the hard stuff. So I'm just going to try and get these on the trails as much as possible and just avoid any road contact. The upper again is that nice sort of comfortable mesh that they have, which is the same as the Mont Blanc. And again, the only difference being is this BOA system here, which, oh yeah, I'm going to have to try on. Right. That's the specs of the shoe. That's what they look like. That's the sort of the only difference between the Mont Blanc and the Mont Blanc BOA is obviously the BOA system and the more structured support maybe with the overlays. But that's quite bright, I am, with the overlays. But apart from that, that's it. Right, I'm now going to get these on my feet, see how they feel, bring the camera along and get cracking and test them out. There, right. In it goes. So these are UK size 10 and the length is perfect. Definitely go down half as well. I normally went for a 10 and a half, but I went to a 10 with my second pair of the Mont Blancs, and I'm glad I went for a 10 Indeed, how does these even work? I don't even know. Ah, here we go. That way. Oh, oh. So I'm just gonna loosen that off, open that up. In goes the shoe or the foot. That's a nice feel. Right. Yeah, they feel extremely comfortable, obviously. The midsole has that lovely energy again, that bounce, because they do go after about 400-500 miles. The midsole does flatten out. It's not dead, but it's not as comfortable as fresh like now. They feel very nice. Yeah, that's good. I think we're going to get a better lockdown, especially in that heel for people that find that an issue. I didn't really, and so I have no problem with these, but that feels really good. Bouncy bounce. That is very nice. All right. Okay. All right. That is the shoe tested out quickly. Just tried out with the BOA system there. They feel very. How does it? Hang on. How do they come off? Oh yeah. So there we have it. So the feel of the shoe, the upper, the width, everything, the length, all the same as the 10 in the normal Mont Blanc. The lockdown, as I said, just seems much easier in this. Let's put it that way. It just seems much easier. You've got a much more dialed in fit. Definitely you do. Or a much easier way to dial in the fit, let's say, because I do appreciate that people have struggled with this one, and there are times when if I haven't laced it up properly, I still do get a small bit of movement, but I can feel that this is going to be a lot easier to dial in as it should be. So if you've struggled slightly with the lockdown from the Mont Blanc in the past, the BOA could be the way to go. Liking the shoe already, liking the look. I might have to sort the collar combo out though, because I'm not quite sure about the white. I might have to get white socks. Okay, both shoes on the feet, obviously. I'm walking both of them on the feet. Gotta say, they feel pretty much exactly the same underfoot to then, the same as the normal Mont Blancs. And as I sort of alluded to earlier, I think the only difference is that ease of dialing in that stronger, more precise fit. Very comfortable. It's nice not to have any flappy laces around the place. But as I said, they feel pretty similar, but much easier to dial in that fit. But what I will say is, just looking at the shoe now and feeling the shoe, the cool thing about these is that you can get a much more precise, stronger hold back here and be a little bit looser up here by having a little bit more slack. So obviously some people have wider feet, narrow feet. This can be dialed in more. When the foot swells after running longer periods, this can be loosened off more. For downhill, uphills, whatever, you can play around with this literally at a click of a switch. So that is pretty cool. Right, hang on, who's coming? Oh, it's Rufus. So, yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm just walking in them now, but I gotta say, they feel great, really, really good. The Mont Blanc is my shoe of 2022. Sorry, I thought we were 23 there for a second. Are we 23? Yeah, 23. God, losing it. Is my shoe of the year. Has to be, for all the reasons that I've sort of said before. I'll do some links up there to the videos, but I just love the shoe so much. The ground feel, the grip, and I know it does wear pretty quickly sometimes, but on trails here it feels great because it's light, it doesn't clog up with mud, and it's grippy, and the directions of the lugs really seem to work both downhill and uphill and laterally. The upper is soft. There's not much protection in the upper, so if you're in a area that's got lots of sticky hard roots and big rocks, you might want to be aware of that, but luckily I'm here, so I don't have too much to worry about. The lightweight feel, the bouncy feel of that midsole, and again the whole zero drop, the space, which Altra obviously do, it just all feels just superb, super. So yes, I'm very pleased. So this is my first impressions video of the Altra Mont Blanc BOA. It's actually my first impressions of any BOA system at all, so I've got to say, pretty impressed. The proof may be in the pudding in a few weeks' time, but I think I know where it's going to be, and it's going to be good. Right, that's it. I'm going to leave it there for now. See you all very soon, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, and also, if you haven't already, please do click that like and subscribe button. Really, really helps to grow the channel. And I'm also going to be doing my weekly vlogs, basically the Hurtwood series, because I have the 50k race so in December, so I'm going to use that as a backdrop to throw in all my training. So there might be a bit of an overlap in some of these videos, because this one is all about these shoes down here. So yeah, right. Whew, it's got hot again.